Hey, my name is Doug Brown, and I help lawyers make more money in less time so they can not be burnt out and enjoy a life that they love. And today I want to talk to you about one of the things about how running your practice is a little bit like golf. So I like to play golf. I'm not particularly good at playing golf, but I like to play golf. And I just had a lesson, so I just wanted to get this down. I think we accepted in sports that knowing what to do, like how to set up and swing the golf club, and knowing how to do it isn't enough. You just can't watch a video or even have a lesson with a great, top 10 instructor and then go out in a golf course and execute immediately. I know last time I had one, I went out and I practiced afterwards, and then I went out to the golf course and it was not good. It was worse than ever. And then I worked it in and kept practicing, and then I went back and I kept working on it. And working on your law practice is a little bit like the same thing, is that just because you know what to do, let's say you know how to manage your time and how to block time on your calendar, and you know that you should do it, and you even do it well a couple times, like I might actually hit a good golf shot, isn't the same thing as establishing the habit and the routine of doing it. You see, you need to work on the routine and you need to practice. And then what happens when you start working on it, you kind of lose track of what you did wrong. You need somebody to give you some insight, like my instructor, to say, hey, you're doing this well, keep working on that. So it's a process. And then in business, I think we get to a place we wouldn't get to in sports. Like, well, I've got it figured out. I'm good now. I don't need to work on it anymore. Honestly, we think about that, even say it out loud. You're like, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We always need to keep working on it, because we're going to get things that creep into our swing that make it a mess. And even, I'm not just talking about hackers like me, the best golfers in the world. I saw on the news this morning that Justin is the #1 golfer in the world, and he didn't make the cut at the Masters. Well, you know that by now. So even the #1 player in the world has some off time. And I get that what he did was talk to his coaches and got some experience, went back to the range and just kept working on it. So those lessons from golf apply to your practice and to real life. And here's a big last point on this. You're gonna screw up. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna get in the habit of keeping your calendar, and then the wheels are gonna come off. At that point, you have a choice. You can get all down on yourself and say, well, this whole system doesn't work. I should just give up because I failed one time and I shouldn't even try again. But that's not what you would do. Or you hit a bad golf shot. You got to just keep going. You learned one way not to do it. Forgive yourself, reset, and try again. The most important thing with business, as with sports, if you want to reach the top level, you need someone who can look at what you're doing, see it objectively, and give you a couple of things you can use to adjust. And again, whether it's time management or a golf swing or even a marketing strategy or a sales conversation, you're going to screw up and mess up more times than you're successful. The question is, how do you learn from that, and how do you not let it crawl into your head? So the next time you find yourself shanking a ball into the woods or doing the same thing on your time management routine, cut yourself a break. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You're human. And then get back to the range, talk to somebody to guide you, and just keep working it. Because you're never going to be done working it. I'm never going to be done on my golf swing. I don't know what good I'm actually going to get. But it makes the journey much more enjoyable when you think when you know what you're doing and you have something to work on, and not just get down on yourself for not doing it. That's it for today. I'd love to hear what your thoughts or comments are on something that you might be stuck on, and what you do to get yourself back on track. Leave me a comment, like or share. Appreciate it. Till next time, bye for now.